beautiful people. This is Pretty Girl Love Trap content.
Hello everybody, I know there's still people out there that haven't subscribed. So, subscribe. You heard me. Subscribe to Auntie's channel, Pretty Girl Love Travel Content.
Hey, beautiful people. What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you guys doing this morning? Okay, y'all. It's the morning after, okay? We are over here talking about Raising Kanan, episode 4, okay? So let's see who's up in here. We had Daria up in the chat all early, so I appreciate the dedication. Boo, how are you doing? Good morning. Happy holidays to you too. Hey, DeMarcus, how are you? Hey, Ronald. Hey, Karen. Hey, Samira. Who else is up in here? HEA, what's up, boo? How are y'all doing today? Let us sister know, okay? Because, this episode was pretty darn good to me. I started running a little late. You know, your girl was tired, okay? Tired last night, okay? But y'all, let me know in the chat how you felt about the episode. I will give my rating at the end. Okay, so yes, Raising Kanan. We see Rock over here. She was at the end. The truth shall set me free. If you would have got ahead of it, you wouldn't be having these problems, girl. You wouldn't be having all these problems. Hey, David, how are you? You enjoyed it? Oh, okay. HEA, oh, that's so. Don't be. It's Sunday, y'all, so it's okay to be emotional, okay? Because it's okay to shed a couple thug tears, okay? The Lord is good, okay? Oh gosh, so y'all, let's hop into it, okay? Because we got a lot to discuss. But before we do so, okay, your girl is on the road to the 500, okay? I need about 20 or so more subscribers. I know y'all in the chat, y'all holding me down, but whoever is watching, okay, let the Lord be with you, okay? And Lord, please take it upon these people to go ahead and take their index finger, if you will, and hover it over and connect with the screen, okay? Let it connect with the screen or the mouse or however way you are watching or listening to me. And click that subscribe button, okay? We all have commitment issues, but don't having a commitment issue with me, okay? I am a good time. I think so. Chat, let me know if I'm a good time. Let these people know who ain't subscribing that I'm a good time, okay? I'm just saying, okay? But as always, y'all, just, let's do all the manners. Please make sure you liking this video, subscribing to my channel, commenting. If you're watching the replay in the chat, we're going to have a good old time this morning discussing, all right? So y'all just support your girl, and I appreciate it, okay? HEA, what you got going on? Yo, by the way, Kanan and Juke, her house of lies will collapse. Oh, child. This house, child. It look cute. We gonna see if she gets to move in all the way. Oh, thank you, Karen. You enjoy my channel. Thank you. Let these people know, okay? Let them know. Hey, Mr. Rogers, your Rock was the MVP of the episode for about 15 seconds when she told Lulu to stop acting like a hoe. Laughing my ass off. This, she turned back to trash. Yeah, Lulu he was my boo-boo for a while, but I hate to say it, y'all, but Lulu is becoming number 2. He was my boo at first. Then I was like, okay, I like Marvin too. So Marvin's my boo. Then I was like, okay, they both tied up. But Marvin is in the running right now. Marvin is winning, even though he did some trash things with regards to Juke. I definitely don't really know if I can fully accept him but he is making an effort, okay? He is making an effort. But I wonder, did Marvin really fully apologize? Did he say the words, I'm sorry? You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if that would even matter when it comes to Juke, but I'm just curious. Did he say those wonderful words, okay? The trap is all the way live. Oh, thank you, HEA. Samara, tell the people, hit the like button, okay? So, yes, y'all, let's get into it, okay? Because we over here storing and stashing the drugs in the box trucks of it all, doing hard work. Okay, we are over here working, sweating, putting things in the panel and whatnot. You know, we're doing the best we can do to conceal the drugs. Okay, I like that. You know, I love the trap content, so I like to see all of that happen. Okay, hey Nappy Boy, he never did. Still waiting. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think he ever said sorry. I think he think all the other things matter, but I feel like if they really had a heart-to-heart conversation, I don't know if Juke would completely come around, but I think it would definitely help, okay? And Nappy Boy, I mean, I'm just saying, I hope you're subscribed, boo-boo. I hope you are subscribed, all right? All right, so we in Newark, y'all. Newark, New Jersey, y'all know. I mean, if y'all don't know, it's pretty much across the bridge from New York. You know, New Yorkers, we use Newark airport all of the time. And yes, it's about a 30 to 45-minute drive, depending on traffic. So we are here in training day, okay? So as soon as I saw this shot, when nobody's around, one vehicle at a stoplight, I said, oh, it's about to be some BS, okay? They about to be some BS, getting PTSD in training day, okay? Because this don't look good, okay? This don't look good, all right? So I was just waiting for it. I was waiting for it. You said you here? Okay, boo. So, one, I'm annoyed because we have one driver, okay? One driver is not enough. Well, we can have one driver, but we at least need some muscle with him, okay? And at least somebody else in the back. Like, I understand Raquel over there, she doesn't have a lot of employees, okay? Though she can afford them, she can definitely pay more people. But I don't understand what is the jig with her only having one people, what's the Lord, one person transporting the drugs. Like, come on, we got too much product. You were just screaming on your boy Lulu the other episode, talking about we can't come short with these Colombians. These Colombians don't play. So why are you playing? Why are you playing and lacking in the security of it all? Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, I am really hella pissed. Okay, hey the homie, what's up? Yes, the Marcus. One driver, no security. One driver, no security. What show was I just reviewing the other day? I can't recall, but the person in the situation, you know, was like, oh, I was talking about Famous last week, looking for an apartment with no money. You ain't never got two things that match. You need a driver and security, but you running around here with no driver, one driver and no security. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. But to further annoy me, the driver's over here, you know, being a good driver, waiting for the light to turn green, and this gentleman ever so swiftly starts walking across the street. And he looks, hey, my shoes untied, okay? And I can't really see because it was very dark, but I don't really recall the mob really wearing sneakers like that unless they're in the velour tracksuit, okay? This ain't the outfit to be wearing sneakers, bruh. So is your church shoestrings untied? Like, I don't know. Anywho, if I was a driver, I'm not even caring. Bruh, why are you stopping in front of my vehicle right now? You can take your raggedy behind, go back to the original side of the street that you was on, or walk your little happy ass back to the other side and tie your damn shoes, okay? And so the light turns green. He's still there. The driver's like, what the hell? And then he sees a shotty in his face, okay? So he's looking a little disturbed. And then, of course, somebody comes and opens the unlocked door, opens the unlocked door, and tells them to get out the car. Y'all, and I'm not about to tell my business, but I've driven box trucks. Okay, I've driven box trucks up and down the eastern seaboard. Okay, and it's fairly easy to whip and drive. Okay, sometimes it's a little too easy because it's not like an 18-wheeler where it has more stability. But your girl would have had the bumpity bump. I would have been bumpity bumping over the mall. Bumpity bumping, okay? We're about to be tapping some knees up in here because you need to get out the way, bruh. If you ain't getting out the way, and if tapping the knees ain't helping, I'm about to swerve. I'm about to be swerving to get out of the situation because it don't feel right, okay? I was so aggravated the first minute of the episode. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, God. And then they beat him up, warned him, talking about, nothing's going to be moving over here when Sal's in charge and all that bullish. And I'm like, bruh, oh, my God. Okay, I got to move on because I'm getting hot and I'm aggravated. I'm aggravated. The homie said that tires are not a joke. Not going to stop until they get what they want. Yeah, but we definitely need to compromise. And I'm sure their number that they gave Rock was the highest number. Okay, Rock wants to make all the boss moves, and they are never fully executed after being hit 2 times. Child, HEA, you are preaching this to the choir. Okay, preaching to the choir, nappy boy. Shit. Yes, we would have ran over him. Bruh, we might have messed up a tire or something, but we about to be lopsided as a mug up in here. Lopsided as a mug till I get to a situation where we in public. I mean, I understand it's probably like 2, 3 in the morning, but we gonna figure something out. Oh, I was upset, okay? So Kanan takes the old trip to upstate New York, okay? I'm not sure what jail they in, but I myself, lover of the trap content. I am trap adjacent, okay? So I have taken that trip to upstate New York to plenty of jails to see family members, okay? So I understand that process, okay? So to really endure that process, you really have to love or need some answers, okay? Because the drive is annoying, one, and then you got to go, and this was like 80s and 90s, bruh. I can't even imagine the security checkpoints now, okay? So back then, and I've been into all the jails, Attica, Sing Sing, you name it. Pretty Girl Trap content has been there, okay? And so, Kanan must really wanted some answers to go through that. He really wanted some answers, okay? So he goes to see good old Vernon Stark, okay? Def Con's brother, okay? Because Kanan, he wants some answers, okay? So we see, first of all, Vernon rude as I don't know. He's rude as fuck. He's pretty much saying, oh, they said family was coming here. Who the F are you? Who the F are you? He was like, Rock's son, Def Con's son. Oh, dang, you all buff and whatnot. Oh, okay, what's going on, young fella? If you need favors, I ain't got it. You better turn your happy ass around. I'm like, dang, bro. Dang. Can we at least, exchange pleasantries before you start writing me off? I know you can't do much for me, bro. Maybe I just want to talk. Can we talk for a minute? That's all. He probably just want to talk and have some conversation to get to know you, get to know his pops. You over there just, I got no favors for you, young blood. Like, Vernon, what are we doing here? So he was like, I just want to know about my father. I mean, like, did he talk about me? He was like, well, you was just a baby, so he didn't really say much, you know what I'm saying? But what's going on? And he was like, well, I got some questions, is he really my father? And Vernon he turned up a little bit. What you mean? Rock saying she been hoeing? Or is Rock saying she was hoeing? He was like, nah, ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing like that, bruh. Okay. I just want to know about my pops. He was like, Well, I understand because your pops would have did the same thing. He would have came to me man to man and asked the questions because your pops had clout up there in them streets, okay? He was over there knocking everyone down. Of course, we know that was a lie because DEF CON, he wasn't into women, okay? But of course, I'm sure he probably didn't tell his father. Who knows? Vernon may have known because when you got people in your family, you be knowing. You probably be in denial, but you be knowing, okay? And so once he started talking about DEF CON, Kanan started looking at him like, eh, I'm not feeling Vernon right now. I'm not feeling this conversation, okay? So I think that's when, your boy Kanan was peeping game, like, I can't trust good old Vernon. He ain't trustworthy, okay? And so he was like, I'm cool. All right. See you later. He was like, all right. Don't forget to be putting money on my commissary because the price of smokes is going up. Oh, I can't ask you for no favors, but you over here expecting money in your commissary, okay? Bruh, Vernon, what are we doing here, bruh? What are we doing? But I'm sure Rock took care of that because I think she's all behind this speech and whatever. Okay, what's up, Brillo? How are you doing? What y'all saying? What y'all saying over here? Karen, did Vernon seem to know Kanan? Not really DEF CON's son. I feel like once Kanan told Rock he wants to see Vernon, Rock, put the bug in Vernon's ear at the least to say, hey, my son has some questions. He's really trying to discover some things. Just make sure you reassure him that your brother is pappy, okay? But I mean, I do agree, Karen. It seems something is fishy, but it's probably true. He probably knew his brother, was homosexual and that's not really his son. But I definitely feel like it's some fugaziness going on around here, okay? Yes, he is a whole clown, okay? So much of a clown that your boy Marvin over here, Marvin was telling your boy Kanan, like, bruh, yeah, your father's brother, he ain't say your uncle, he said your father's brother. What he talking about? You get what you want? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? And we made it clear. Like he a shiesty MFer, okay? This fool was robbing old ladies for their welfare checks. Vernon, we was doing all that. We couldn't just be normal criminals and just sell drugs or rob adult people that are not old. You was robbing old people for their welfare checks, bruh. Yeah, you scum. You whole scum out here. But yeah, Marvin had this whole little speech and this little dialogue. And he was applying it to him and Juke because he was like, your mom love you, we love you. I'm saying? The people that's here, they matter, okay? Maybe they ain't perfect or who you want them to be, but we here for you, okay? And that's all that matters. So we could tell he really meant that because he was talking about Juke low key, okay? Talking about Juke, yes, the homie. He is tired of Raquel capping it up. I mean, oh my God, girl. So here we have the part-time drug dealer, man. Oh, Lulu, what am I gonna do with you? Like, I'm not mad that he doesn't want to sell drugs. I just need him to make a clean break. Okay, put your foot down, put your balls, put your kahunas on the table, and tell Rock, I'm not doing this no more. Leave me the F alone. But he can't low key in his head because what she told him, the season finale last season, your money is my money and vice versa. So he knows he needs bread to continue his future endeavors, okay? So he's feel like he's stuck. But how long have we been drug entrepreneurs, okay? We're going to do the math again, okay? We making $75K a day. Okay, we know Rock is getting the bigger piece of the pie. But who else is getting a good, hefty piece of the pie? Lulu and Marvin. Lulu and Marvin. So, Lulu, what are you doing with your bread? How much money are you investing in Bulletproof Records to where you can't get yourself established without having to be up under your sister's thumb. I'm just saying. Okay. Karen, you said, so is it confirmed that DEF CON's dead because there were some differing opinions last season? From my understanding from last season, I felt like they was mentioning DEF CON in the past tense. I really feel like when Rock and Howard was talking, when she told him about DEF CON, I want to say he said DEF CON was a fairy. Don't quote me, but I feel like he said that. But it looks like now they're pretty much confirming that, he's in the upper room or the lower level. Okay, because we know DEF CON, he probably got some bodies on him, okay? Oh gosh. So Lulu over here, he got some equipment under his arm, okay? Furthering annoying me because you're still spending the money on equipment and you short, but we're going to get to the short part later on, okay? So he sees the whole mixing board gone, okay? All we see is plugs and outlets. So he pissed. So he's also on the phone with an employee, probably the driver of the box truck, telling him, yo, we got robbed. Lulu got the nerve to say, oh, I told y'all I ain't effing with Jersey. Call Marvin. I said, Lulu, you are low-key second, maybe third in command. What are you talking about, bro? So this is the problem. This is the problem when you have people upper management and don't want to do their jobs. What are you talking about? You ain't effing with Jersey no more. You effing with this studio, and Jersey is helping you with this studio low key. So I'm pissed off. Okay, Nappy Boy said, or they took him upstate. I mean, they could still see him if he was upstate, unless DEF CON was in Alcatraz or some really max security level prison. There's no way I feel like he would not be able to be communicated with. You know what I'm saying? Like they just made it seem like, and then I just remember Vernon also said, I feel like Vernon said this to Kanan. He said, or Rock, but I remember a piece of dialogue in this episode, pretty much someone telling Kanan that somebody's always going to be talking ish about somebody when they ain't here no more. I feel like I remember that piece of dialogue. But yeah, Lulu was mad at your boy Crown, and him Crown the F up, okay? I was like, yes, Lulu, this is the energy I need for you to do in your other part-time job that's supposed to be your full-time job. Press on these fools. You playing around all passionate and whatnot about bulletproof records, okay? But you're not passionate about the Thomas Corporation. Like, I'm pissed off, Lulu. Get your priorities together, bruh. Oh, Lord. On this episode of I'm Stalking My Mama, we have Laverne Thomas in Harlem, okay? She in Harlem seeking out Kenya, and no, I am no relation to Kenya, okay? Shout out to Harlem, okay? So she gets the courage to ring that doorbell. Ring a ding ding. Of course, your girl Kenya is, on the intercom. Hello, who's there? So, your girl Juke, she's hesitating a little bit and whatnot. But, Kenya, she buzzes her in, thereby unlocking, the door for her to seek her mammy, okay? And she opens the door. And we see good old Kenya, a.k.a. LaToya Luckett. I love me some LaToya Luckett, if y'all don't know, okay? So, LaToya over there in the kitchen in this big brownstone, okay? And she's making the drink. So, I'm like, girl, this is a pretty big space, okay? Brownstones are huge, okay? And it was different people in the apartment, so she probably just have one level, what have you. But that's a pretty nice setup. I just want to know, who was she married to? Was she married to one of the New York Knicks Negroes that Lulu was picking on Marvin about? Like, you was divorced twice, so did you have a good little settlement? I'm nosy. I just want to know, okay? So, Juke, she's over there on the couch and she's looking at this photo. And I'm like, is this a family reunion photo? Because it looked like the dude in the photo on the very right is a grown man. Okay. I was like, is this your husband? These y'all kids? Like, I was really about to get upset. I was like, Latoya. I forgot her whole name. I was just like, Latoya. Forget Kenya. Latoya, what are we doing here? But, she made a correction. She was like, oh, these are the students from my youth organization, my youth group at the church. They're really lovely, nice kids. You should meet them sometime. I'm like, Kenya, bro, read the room. Juke probably like, girl, you ain't even finished meeting me yet. You want me to meet these strangers that you've been spending all your time with? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Adding insult to injury. You over here spending time with all these teenagers. I'm over here in Queens, reminiscing. Shout out to Mary J. Blige. Over some photos. And you over here, a train ride away, a car ride away, a couple bus rides away in Harlem. Oh my God. Hey, Brillo, jukebox trash. I'm done with her goof. No, we not doing that. No jukebox slander at this point. Come on, Brillo. Come on. Get that hate out your hort. Get that hate out your hort, bruh. Shout out to Scully and Snowfall, okay? Kenya don't have any kids. Yes, I understand that, DeMarcus. I'm just saying I lost my sanity for a quick moment because I was passionate. I understand she doesn't have any kids, but thank you for confirming. I was just frustrated. Your girl was aggravated. Hey, BB, what's going on, boo? So Kenya was like, you know what? I'm just so happy that you're here and that you came through my door. And Jukebox was like, yeah, whatever. Cut all that ish. Why you left me, bruh? She's like, oh, we just get right to it. Yes, girl, we ain't got time for no foreplay. Like, no, we got to get to these answers. Come on, what is you? 17? Bro, what happened 16 years ago? So she gives this whole story. I was young, dumb, and full of cum, low key. But she was like, I was just a little older than you. I was a kid. I was scared. I was, had a baby by a man I wasn't sure about. And so I skedaddled my little happy behind to LA or California, if you will, to pursue my dreams. And I'm like, Kenya, that's really not enough. That's really not enough because at the end of the day, there's plenty of girls over here dealing with their responsibilities, okay? We understand we got enough Brenda had a baby stories. We get that, okay? But come on. But I really feel, and I feel like other people feel like possibly Rock had something to do with her leaving. But maybe not. We just going to have to see, y'all. It's all speculation until we get the full story, okay? Because I need the full story, bruh, okay? But, they have a little sentimental moment. Of course, she's bringing Jesus into it, what have you. And she was like, God placed it in the universe to bring you to me. And now you should be with me, okay? I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm just asking for a chance, okay? And they, they kind of hold hands and it was all cute, okay? Oh, Lord. HEA, I think that while the console was set up with Rock, Crown, and Cartier going to wash cash. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we have Unique over here, okay? He at the bodega. Steve's Deli Grocery, okay? And we find your girl still watching TV, bruh. You still watching TV on the clock. Like, you really feeling this whole widow situation, okay? Because Gabriel would never allow this, okay? Would never allow this, but whatever. You ain't gonna learn. You ain't gonna learn. So, of course, she gets shook when she sees Unique. He gets him a little Sprite and what have you. And he was like, hola, mommy. Hola, mommy. And so, of course, she all shook or what have you. I think he gave her like a $10 bill. And, she gives him the change. And he was like, you can keep the change. We can call it even. It was always business, never personal. Then he proceeds to kind of caress her hair ever so softly, like, how you holding up? I'm like, are you low-key making a move or just really like some good intimidation? Because you don't need to be touching my hair, bruh. I don't need none of that that bad spirit on me. So, Juliana, I hope you took a nice bath and washed your hair when you got home, because I don't need none of that spirit up on me, okay? So she shook. She is very shook, okay? And so who we see him going outside to? Punk ass Royal. Punk a Royal. Now, I never agreed with Rock hiring Royal, okay? But I was never quite sure. Like, he seems very, like, serious about not effing with Unique, but I also felt like Unique was going to press Royal to the point where Royal was like, I'm going to have to be in the middle of some ish. So, yeah. Royal is stuck between rock and a hard place, literally, okay? So, I'm upset because I blame Rock for this. I can't really be mad at Royal. I can't be mad at Unique. I blame Rock. This didn't work with Scrappy, okay? It didn't work with Scrappy. But it's apparently going to work with Royal. I'm aggravated. If Royal becomes Dre 2.0, I'm shutting shit down, y'all. I'm shutting shit down because I'm aggravated. And Juliana, she locked the door after Unique left. I'm like, girl. I've never trusted Royal. That good for you. Good for you. I never trusted him, but I just wasn't sure if he was going to be down for Rock 100% or not. Okay, the jury was still out for me, but I still felt like your boy Unique was going to have some effect towards him. Okay. BB Rock should have let him starve. Yeah, I'm saying, like, we don't got no other down Negroes and Queens. Come on now. Come on. Y'all want to do the Googles, look up the population in New York. From my understanding, last time I checked, it was like 8-9 million. Now, if we take out the kids, the old people, and the common citizens, I'm saying we should have a good 100 people to work from that could fulfill that position. I'm just saying, okay? Yes. Morel was a snake. Hey, Tamika Boo, how are you? How are you doing this Sunday morning, okay? BB, you was wrong about Morel. Oh, Lord, cancel. Okay, so, y'all, we back at Baisley, okay? And Rock over here is smoking cigarettes and spraying the hell out of this air freshener. I'm like, isn't this dangerous? Like, I don't smoke cigarettes, okay? But is it aerosol cans or is it air freshener flammable? I mean, it's kind of, in liquid form inside the can. So it's only, of course, in mist form, if you will, when it comes out the can. But it still seems a little dangerous. But she over there spraying because it stink, okay? And so, we're having a family meeting, okay? And Kanan, he was like, what's up? Come on, I'm part of the family too. Rock was like, nah, bro, go in the bedroom, watch some TV, okay? So he starts smelling. He was like, it's stinky here. It's stink. Y'all want me going this stink behind room? Marvin was like, just come on now. We got, air freshener. It freshens the air. I love me some Marvin, right? I love me some Marvin, okay? So, Kanan, he ain't gonna do what he's told, okay? Obviously. So he goes into the closet. He was like, oh, hell no. It's stinking in the mug up in here. But we see these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe about 8 to 10 Nike boxes, okay? Explain to me why it is not obvious that we see about 10 shoe boxes in a house that doesn't look lived in, okay? Especially this room. We don't see nothing in this room but maybe a 10-inch TV and a table. But you mean to tell me we got 10 sneakers in here with no clothes? There was no clothes hung up at all, okay? So who is not going to look in there? So, of course, Kanan, start doing what he do. He gets to sniffing around, okay? And we see all this monies. All the monies, okay? So he looking around like, shit, don't mind if I do. And we know, I already knew this gonna be a trend. Last week we selling drugs. Now you know what? We gonna get straight to it. We stealing the money. We're stealing the money. So I don't know how much that was. I think it was a bunch of tens and what have you. Oh no, actually I think it was 600 because Marvin referenced 600. So yeah, y'all, we got 600 of them things approximately. Ciao. So we having this family meeting, okay? And so they're talking about the robbery, okay? And so Lulu was like, okay, I told you. Well, Marvin said, I told you Jersey was a mistake. We shouldn't have did it. And Lulu, of course, he's trying to find any way not to sell the drugs. So he's like, I think we should just chill out, calm down, and, just keep it quiet for a minute. And of course, Rob was like, yeah, of course you would say that. Of course you would say that. But this is what drug dealers do. We solve problems. Every day we wake up, smell the roses, and solve problems. Okay, wake up, smell the roses, and solve problems. Okay, this is what we do. It's always going to be an issue. Okay, the connect raising their price, somebody skimming on us. It's always a problem to solve. Now, y'all, I already thought about this plenty of times. Like, that's too much stress. That's too much stress. Okay, I'm not trying to be over here solving life-altering problems every day. That's too much. That's too much. You got to worry about the cops. You got to worry about the ops. You got to worry about your employees. You got to worry about product. Like, that's too much. And not mentioning the users. It's too much. Okay? It's too much. And I forgot, while we in this stinky behind apartment, we've been here. Marvin, he put old dude in the walls, 3 months ago. So today is the day that we start thinking. Today is the day. Today is the day. Y'all just let me know. Is this today we just start smelling it? I'm just saying, but whatever. I digress. Okay. So we're leaving. And Lulu was like, Sissy Pooh, I have a question for you. I'm a little short, so can I borrow some money? And Raquel was like, oh, you over here playing around in the studio. You over in the studio, you trying to borrow money from me? You trying to borrow money from me? She was like, didn't you forget? My money is your money, vice versa. So you borrow my money to pay me back my money. Stop acting like a hoe, Lulu. Stop acting like a hoe. I was like, yes. Yes, Raquel. I needed that. And don't get me wrong, Lulu. I understand. Being a small business owner. Okay. I get it. It's going to take a while for you to recoup all that and make a profit, bruh. But how dare you not pulling your weight in this part-time job, and you want her to cover money for your other part-time job, really your full-time job, okay? Because you low-key, I don't want to say a part-time job. I don't know what he's doing, because he's not even doing 20 hours a week to me, bruh. Because as we see Raquel going to say in a minute, Lulu ain't never around here in the 40s, so they got to call Marvin for everything. Oh, Lord. BB said, oh, okay, that's strange. Why isn't Famous working with Rock? I don't think Famous is a good candidate for a drug deal. Kanan paying for everything at Famous house, like Lulu was supplying everything in Crown Studio. Yeah, I just feel like that. I don't know how much time. Well, honestly, they mentioned last season that Famous been around the family for years. And I think Rock can, as a parent, you can sense when your kids' friends either ain't ish or if they're cut out for certain things. And we already know Famous got loose lips, okay? And I'm hoping Raquel heard Streets Need a Body, okay? And I hope she was like, oh, we can't have him around. He over there snitching. That's crazy. I wish we would have seen a scene with Raquel listening to that song. That would have been hilarious to me, okay? But she gave Lulu a lifeline, and she was like, I got you, bruh. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that for you, okay? But before that conversation, Kanan was like, I ain't ate. Why y'all gotta excuse me for this conversation? And he's really at a point where he's like, I want to be included. I want to be included, okay? And Raquel, you might as well include the boy. You endangering his life and whatnot. You might as well. So on the way to the car, Kanan was like, after BS, mama, bring your ass here, girl. Okay. So why did you have me kill that cop? Because you said it was for family. You said it was protecting family, but it's not making sense. The math ain't mathing. She was like, well, I told you, he was crazy, okay? And he was like, come on, it just don't make sense. She was like, well, if you want to know, he was trying to hem you up for $120. And he was like, well, that don't even make sense. He didn't know about that. And then, she was like, well, we had D-Wiz all caught up in that too. And Kanan was like, I ain't buying it. And we see Kanan's face on the screen, right? Like he was having a whole migraine, okay? When you got to put like your fingers on the tip of your nose like that, and your lines and your forehead is squints up, you stressed out. You stressed out and you tired of people lying in your face. He is tired of her lying. Just tell me the truth, girl. Let the truth release you. Let it set you free. At least at that point, you can control the narrative. Now you are here just looking real stupid. Because this is the face she had originally when he asked. She thought she got off clean, like, yes. No. Okay. So Jukebox, she returns home, okay, aka Marvin's house, okay. It looks like she hasn't been there since their fight, okay. It seems pretty obvious, so it's looking really odd. So she goes up to her room, and the room is spotless. It's cleaned up. Marvin effed that room up, okay. So Marvin went over here. I don't know if he called somebody to clean up. I could see Marvin doing that. He seemed like, he a clean, fine gentleman, okay. So he cleaned up the room. And he had like a little karaoke machine with little bowls. He had little music notes above the beds. He had, nice blue paint. Like Marvin is really trying. I was like, I hate this. The writers be playing, okay? Because Marvin did some effed up ish. You choked the hell out of this girl. You pretty much denied her sexuality. You tore up her mementos. You tore up her room. Y'all got into this whole situation. Yet you have yet to say I'm sorry. But I still feel sympathy for you. I'm like, please, why y'all doing this to me, writers? I'm so conflicted, okay? But Juke, she looking at that, she was like, this nigga. This nigga. Oh, Karen, are you serious? Maybe we need to refresh because it better not be just 20 likes. 20 people up in here, 21 actually. And 5 likes. Oh, y'all playing around. Y'all playing around over here.
Please like. Please subscribe. Please turn on your notifications.
Come on, bro. You heard what the little boy said. Come on. Don't do that to your girl. Make sure y'all liking this video, okay? Thank you for doing the math, Karen. I appreciate you, boo. So Marvin, he comes home with his little toothpick, okay? And he was like, oh, you back. You back home. Yeah, you see you like what I did? I watch HGTV. I'm just playing, y'all. HGTV went out back. It could have been. I don't think so, though. But he was like, yeah, I was watching, Designing Women and all that stuff. I don't know if y'all was up on Designing Women. That was my show. I was a whole kid watching this darn show. But shout out to Designing Women, okay? But yeah, he was like, yeah, do you like it? She didn't say not one word to him. She went over there in that closet, got them church dresses, and skedaddled. And I'm like, Juke, it looked like you've been dressing like a boy for years now. How so, conveniently, you have church dresses that you can still wear in your closet. And you haven't been, it seemed like you ain't never been to church. I'm confused. Or at least not in the past decade. Thank you, the homie. I appreciate you. So she left and Marvin's still feeling like ish, okay? But he ain't got time to be worried about Juke at this point because we got to meet with the mob, okay? We got to meet with the mob and see what's going on. We've been seeing this scene since, they've been advertising this season, okay? And so the scene was okay. You know what I'm saying? We got Sal over here and his crew. And I'm like, dang, y'all too deep for us. Y'all, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 people to our 3. I don't like them stats, okay? But Sal was like, nah, broad, you the broad over here making issues, okay? You don't cross this bridge and it's a problem, okay? And y'all, I don't know if y'all people, the way they was moving behind Sal, I'm like, what in the synchronized swimming is this? They was moving like some ducks, some swans. They was all like just synchronized. I'm like, I like this. This kind of cute. Did y'all choreograph that, okay? But Sal thought it was hella disrespectful that she over there in they state and they ain't getting no taste, aka they ain't getting their cut, okay? And so Lulu took it upon himself, his old 5-hour-a-week working self, to say, kind sir, we apologize. We mean no harm. Rock said, boy, if you don't shut your what? How dare you? Lulu, man, get out of here, bruh. And so Rock was like, but I can go wherever I want. Ain't nobody about to tell me where I can set up shop, okay? So Sal pretty much told her, here's a figure, and this is the money I need for you to do business over here. Because she was like, bruh, you ain't in no projects. What you talking about? He was like, well, just because I ain't there don't mean I ain't there. That's the beauty of me. And everybody behind him. I'm like, it wasn't that funny, y'all. But it reminded me of Sopranos when when Tony was over there making a corny joke and everybody was laughing, but that one old dude, because one old dude was keeping it real and he F with Tony like that, okay? But you got to be careful when somebody always laughing at your jokes, okay? Be careful of the yes men because they ain't going to point you to the right, direction, okay? But long story short, your girl Raquel got that piece of paper. She balled that thing up and was like, nah, bruh, I ain't paying the $5. I ain't paying the $5. Shout out to Martin. But we don't know how much was on there, but I know he was taxing. One, they black. 2, she's a woman. And 3, they ain't getting no cut. They not getting no profit. So, darn well that number was hella high. So at this point, either Rock's going to negotiate with them or we just plain going to beef it out. Okay? Hey, DeMarcus, remember Rock was outnumbered when she met Jacqueline. Yeah, she's always outnumbered because we got a family business with no family, okay? What was a great example? American Gangster, Denzel. Yeah, 11 brothers and cousins and nephews, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Rock over here with 2 brothers. One's an ex-fiend. I really don't want to reduce Marvin that way, but that's how she's looking at Marvin. An ex-fiend that can shoot people and that can do some tasks. And then we got Lulu over here that got 1 foot in, 1 foot out and trying to be the next P. Diddy. So that really ain't enough. You should have had more kids, Rock. Even though they probably would have been 10 at this time. But shit, the way she going, she would have put everybody on payroll, okay? So they get to the car after the meeting, and she was like, Lulu, I'm going to need you to not speak for me, bruh. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you ain't putting enough hours. How you over here not working, but you want to talk to the mob? Come on. What? You got me effed up. Okay? But Sal over there after the meet, he was like, I kind of like her. Now, I know Sal ain't no punk, but I feel like, him and Rock going to have a little cute little cat and mouse situation, okay? Oh, my gosh. Well, that was not a successful meeting with the Pizza Boys, asked Rock. Said it, okay? Because she like, F that. I want all my bread, okay? So we enter Club Famous, okay? Club Famous is where all the teens get hover around, dance, listen to good music, get high and drunk, and not give a care about the world, okay? Club Famous is low-key popping, okay? We got Famous over here smoking weed. I don't know if it's laced or what have you. And yeah, we're gonna get back to that in a minute. So we at the Thomas house, and Juke, she over there about to, put a little fringe braid in her hair. And so she was like, let me see how this look. Oh, that's kind of cute with my hair out like a whole girl. Okay, so she in the mirror. And so Rock comes in asking about Kanan. And so she was like, yeah, I saw my mother today. And you see Rock's face. Look at her facial expressions. Okay, she's like, what? Well, how? Oh, I tracked her down. So what happened? What's going on? She was like, nothing. It was cool, but it was kind of weird. But she's like, oh, she been in Harlem for 3 years. She ain't come looking for you. And Juke face kind of tense up, like, dang, why you gotta rain on my parade? Why you gotta do that? Come on, auntie. Come on, auntie. But Rock was not happy to hear this news. So I don't know if Rock still think Kenya a fiend. I don't know. Something ain't clean in the milk, okay? And so after the conversation, Rock was like, you hungry? You want something to eat? Look like Juke was like, hell no, you just ruined my appetite. Talk about how my mama ain't come looking for me. Hell no, I ain't hungry. You messed up my appetite, auntie. I'm not gonna want to eat nothing. You done messed me up for the night. But she was like, I am going to Famous party later. You want me to tell Kanan anything? She was like, no, that's okay. Okay. So she goes to Famous's apartment, okay? And, he was like, okay, here's my background dancer. She was like, don't stop calling me that, fool. Stop calling me that. So we get another unexpected guest. Well, it's unexpected to me. We have Crown coming over here. I mean, he did hook him up with the apartment, but I'm like, Crown, you too old to be up in here. But we know Crown likes the youngins, okay? So Juke, she ain't feeling it. Look at the look on her face. She was like, hey, I can't chill out, smoke me a good cigarette, and drink me a Budweiser without being in the midst of this fool, okay? Oh my God. So Crown was like, what's up, Juke? I'm happy to see you, boo. And she was like, I ain't happy to see you. He was like, why are you acting like that? I'm Team Juke, okay? Here is my fanny pack classic. So he goes in the fanny pack and brings her a tape. He was like, here, boo. I need you to go here and, and peep this out, okay? I got a song for you. I'm like, what is your boy Clown? What is his motive, okay? Because I don't know what he trying to do. And then they had the nerve to put his whole Real Daddy song in the background. Y'all peep that? I'll be sure. Night and day. Day more and more. Y'all could tell me I didn't love some I'll be sure, okay? Give me the denim outfit with the penny loafers all day, every day, okay? Hey, boo. Hey, Miss K. You got to get back to church. Go ahead, girl. Say a little prayer for me now. Tell the Lord I love him. I mean, I tell him myself, but, it just helps, to relay that message as well, okay? Pray for your girl, okay? All right. So we see Kanan over here being grown, smoking the weed. I'm like, is this Kanan's first time smoking, y'all? I want to know. I hope it ain't Lace. I don't think it is. I don't think that's his storyline. But I'm like, Kanan, you better watch who you smoking behind, bruh. So we get a knockety knock at the door. Now, y'all, please come in the chat and just tell me your thoughts about this. I was confused, okay? I was hella confused because I didn't know what the hell is going on. What's going on with this scene, okay? So, what was these two young ladies' names? Let me refresh my memory, okay? What was these two young ladies' names? Palomar and Corinne, okay? Corinne is the daughter on the left, and Palomar is on the right, okay? They over there living at apartment 402, okay? Because I believe Club Famous is 407. They was like, well, your music's kind of loud, so you need to be careful because Miss Davis at 406, she will call the cops on your ass, okay? And so he was like, all right, cool. I appreciate the heads up, okay? And so he was like, well, do you and your sister want to roll in? Like, we got room. We ain't to capacity right now. And so she was like, no, this is my mother. He was like, well, word? Oh, word, y'all over here got the good genes like that. Okay. So she was like, well, Ma, can I come over here? Can I chill for a minute? She was like, you can go ahead for a little while, but not too long. I don't want Kanan to get the bad impression, bad idea about you. Because she kind of peeps in. I don't know. The mama in me, I would have swung that door hella open and inspected the whole apartment before my child is up in there. But that's just me, okay? But we already know Palomar on some F-ish because she over here giving Kanan the googly eyes. Why are you giving Kanan the googly eyes? Because first I'm like, okay, what in the Kris Jenner is going on here? Why are you trying to low-key pimp out your daughter? But now you over here giving him some cougar action. Like, I don't understand. Like, this doesn't make sense. And at first, I'm like, okay, is this the girlfriend that Crown has been giving his friend, free studio time for? I don't think so. But yeah, something ain't clean with the milk. Who sent you guys? Because she feels like a plant to me. So does Famous have something to do with this? But Kanan was like, oh, she giving me that eye. So I don't know what's about to come of this. There's about to be a whole Jerry Springer situation, God, Lord. Not even Jerry Springer, because he wasn't even out. Was he out? I think I used to watch Jerry Springer in middle school, so that was a good 95. But maybe Richard Bay. Y'all remember Richard Bay? That was a little more early in the early 90s. Ronald Cameron said, trifling, Rock better not find out about that mama, child. Hey, Jay Smith, she's got scared of that RICO charge. She know Rock was seeing Howard. Child. Oh, this is a whole hot mess, okay? So Kanan over there, and young Corinne is fast, okay? Fast. That's what my grandma called me a couple times. She is fast, hot in the ass, okay? And she over there was like, you got a girlfriend? He was like, nah, I'm solo dolo, boo-boo. She was like, oh, not no more. So she gets on top of Kanan and just started tonguing him down. I'm just like, what in the hold'em is going on here? Okay, like I did not approve of this at all. Okay, whew, Kanan, he moving real fast tonight. Okay, so we see Crown giving Juke the tape or what have you, and then back at Bulletproof Records. Look at this piece of equipment here. This, what is this? A sounding board or what have you? This looks expensive as hell. It definitely got a price tag with at least 4 to 5 zeros. And how do we get this, might I add? How do we get this? Goddamn Cartier. So Lulu, did you change your mind about Rock helping you? Or was Rock supposed to just cover the bills and then you also need more money? So is this why you're listing Cartier? Either way, I'm annoyed, okay? You getting in bed with this man and it ain't gonna be good for you, okay? Big Red / Suge Knight / J Prince is not gonna be good for you, bruh. At all, okay? And Cartier already, aggravated me with all this, smooth talk or what have you, giving me real like James Avery, real like Uncle Phil, real like Shakespeare vibes. Like, bruh, cut it out. Cut it out. We get Bulletproof Records. I'm gonna need you to not try to be schooling everybody in a room, okay? Come on. We understand we got a code switch every now and again. Maybe that was cool in the art gallery. Maybe that was cool in the art gallery. It ain't cool now, and I apologize, y'all. I thought I put in that slide. But yes, early in the episode, him and Rock was in the art gallery. They kind of, I'm getting, some little sexual vibes there, okay? And so, she gets the light bulb idea, like, oh, he's washing money through this artwork. But I'm like, you should already peep that, Rock. You should already peep that because you already referenced him needing to cut the slack with his mumbo jumbo talk. So you didn't peep that he was cleaning his money through the art gallery. I thought 2 + 2 was flow, but maybe not. Maybe not. But Lulu, this is going to be bad for you, boo-boo, because I don't trust Cartier worth a damn, okay? They over there toasting to the good liquor. To the good liquor. Oh, Lord. DeMarcus said Lulu's under Cartier's thumb. He sure is. He's going to be under his thumb, his fist, his foot. He's going to be under all the things if he don't come correct. Mr. Jones, at least Corinne dealing with kids. Rock was smashing grown men. Is that a good thing? I'm confused, Mr. Jones. Are we supporting the nastiness of it all? Let a sister know. Maybe I misunderstood. So we have the rudest John in history, okay? Oh my God. Howard, you don't know, you don't have no coof. You don't have no manners. Like, he mad because he got erectile dysfunction and he's embarrassed. So he low-key flings Andrea off his penis, okay? And I'm like, bruh, it ain't her fault. She's trying. She's trying to throw that thing in the circle. It ain't happening, Captain. And you mad, okay? And then he's telling her about his problems. I said, bruh, you not about to be rude to me and then wanna get some therapy too. Like, how much are you paying me for this? Okay, because I ain't come here for all that. I come here to please you and leave. Please you and leave, okay? And he's talking about, Kanan. He was like, dang, I done told Kanan everything you told me. I told him I'd take a bullet for him. She was like, well, that's kind of extra for somebody you just found out is your son. I'm like, oh my God, Howard, you out here bad, bro. You out here bad. And he's gonna call her a whole philosopher. Oh, boy. So when she, learns that he has a child, she was like, we've been actors for 7 years? I ain't never heard nothing but no kid. I'm like, 7 years, Howard? You've been needing to pay for the P for 7 whole years? I mean, you a cop, you in a nice neighborhood, you not bad looking. Like, why we gotta pay for the P? Oh, it's because you rude as hell and can't finesse no women? That's what it looked like to me. Goddamn Howard or rude. I cannot believe him. But she was like, you know what? You need to let Kanan know that you're in his corner. So be in his corner, okay? So we gonna see, because the jury still, I feel like he still wants to get to know Kanan, but he definitely has some other motives, okay? Hey, Tamika, I can't believe they've been doing this for 7 years. Yeah, yes, they're pretty much in the whole relationship. 7 years. What is the math? How much was P going for in 92 or 91? How much is it going for? Hey, Carrie, yeah. Why is he paying for it? I'm just saying, it don't make sense. You ain't ugly. But I just think he ain't got no type of finesse. You ain't got no type of act right, no game, no nothing. You don't really need game to get a woman, because most women, especially if you got a good paying job, a nice house. Before this, we didn't know he had any kids. You prime people out here. You a good bachelor. But you find yourself paying Andrea probably on a weekly basis, 52 times a year, because you don't got no manners. Mr. Jones, no, you ain't say $2 and a cool, not a Lucy. You didn't even say a pack of cools. You said a cool, okay? And Lucy's was 25 cents back then. If y'all don't know what Lucy's are, that's loose cigarettes, okay? Because people sometimes couldn't afford a whole pack of cigarettes. So it used to be 25 cents a cigarette. I'm not sure how many places does this, but that's fairly common in New York, okay? So Raquel Thomas is back at the bank of Bodega. I was frustrated when I first saw this, but after the dialogue started to dialogue, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give her some grace, okay? Because we only see there's one little box of money in here, okay? And at least she has protection. I don't really trust this dude. He don't even look like no good muscle. He looks like she found somebody in front of the bodega, you know what I'm saying, get him a bacon, egg, and cheese, and she slid him $50 to watch this spot. He don't even look like somebody I can trust. But I think it's all a game, okay? Because Juliana, she over there looking at the security cameras. She annoyed, okay? And she was like, Unique came here. He comes here, as he chooses. And After he did what he did to us, what he did to you, what he did to me. And this shit got the nerve to say, this is weakness. You're weak. You calling me weak after I done murked your husband for abusing you? You calling me weak? The audacity of you calling me, moi, Raquel Thomas, weak. I'm the reason why your face is clear every day, girl. Are you seriously calling me weak? And I'm not trying to have any offense with anybody that, has been in domestic situations. This is a show, and I'm ranting about the show, okay? Please don't, don't come for me for that. But I'm aggravated. You calling rock, you don't see her put a whole bullet in your husband's head. And you calling her weak? But Rock was like, Juliana, that's all part of the game, okay? This is all part of the game that we're playing. And Juliana was like, I ain't playing no games. Oh, boy. Child. But when Rock said that, I was like, okay, maybe this is a plot. Okay, she's playing. That's why she's not pulling all of her money in this spot. Maybe she's doing all this for a reason. Okay, so I'm just going to have faith that Rock, because we already saw in the episode, and we're going to see in a minute, Marvin told Warrell the money stay moving. We want to keep the money moving. So I know Raquel ain't that dumb to be using the bank of a bodega again, okay? But Juliana, girl, you got some nerve. Some nerve. Hey, Brillo, I'm goaded. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, okay? So, Juke over there trying to get her church dresses together. And I'm like, I still don't understand how Juke, Miss Polo Down, got church dresses that fit her that ain't new. Because I could tell she ain't been to church since 86. But I'm going to leave that alone, okay? So she's talking to Kanan about meeting her mother and telling him, like, we're going to go to church together. We're going to have a good old time praising the Lord, okay? He's like, dang, I forgot you went to see your mother. How'd that go? She was like, it was all right. I'm still trying to feel her out. But it was just crazy. It was kind of weird because at the end of the day, when I look in her eyes, like I felt something. And I don't know, it just felt very familiar, like I knew her. And, Kanan was like, dang, that's deep. That's real deep. So I really think that's part of the spark that caused Kanan to do what he did in the end of the episode. Hey, CMH by way of NC, okay? What's CMH stand for? I'm nosy. What does that mean? I've never seen your name before. But if you are new, okay, please make sure you're liking, subscribing, and doing all of the things for me, okay? You said it is weak, though. They should have killed Unique last week. Who you telling? You can't be having the ops walking around healthy. But the block is hot. So I'm going to give her that. The block is hot, okay? I can't about to smash mama. Ooh, Lord, it's going to be a whole hot mess. So another aggravating ass scene for me, okay? So we have the magic school bus over here, okay? Because we ain't doing the box trucks. We got the magic school bus and we transporting the drugs. I like the way they did it. They have little, compartments underneath the seats. So that was real cute, okay? But who do we have behind the wheel? Rowell. Why is he driving the magic school bus? And why is he doing it alone with no passengers? Why is he doing it without somebody tailing him? Like, are y'all serious? Are y'all serious right now? The same dude that was just telling you he was hiding petty cash because that was Unique's way, because y'all was 600 short. You questioned this man. You saying, oh, Marvin, somebody's skimming. Even though Warrell didn't, he wasn't the one. It was Kanan. Still, bruh, we cannot trust a former op who we was going back and forth with the machine guns with 3 months ago with all of this cocaine, all of the crack rock. Marvin, instead of you getting in your vehicle and going the opposite direction, you should have been following his ass. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Any sense. I was hella upset. Even if Raquel wasn't even the ops, you still don't put one person. You didn't learn from the box truck. You can't just have one employee. Like, y'all, I low-key want to cry. I want to shed some thug tears because I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Columbus, Ohio. Okay, boo. Oh, my God. The Thomases. What is going on here? So, of course, the Magic School bus get held up. Why? Because Raquel told Unique the whole plan, and Unique alerted the Italians. So we have Unique over here working with the Italians, and they told him, hey, don't mess with the driver. He's my man's in them. Just do whatever you got to do. So, of course, Raquel doing a horrible job with his hands up. Don't shoot. I don't know why that sounded Arabic. My bad. But he over there, and he calls Marvin. And look, Marvin, with this sucker. I guess a sucker for a sucker. Marvin over here stressed because he can't believe how Raquel got robbed of all the product. Instead of being right there, bro, you should have been behind him and saving the product. Like, this is so stupid. Hey, DeMarcus, they running out of soldiers, so Marvin said Raquel, which is crazy. This is so stupid. So stupid. Yes, H.A. Weird. Hella weird. Look, Unique on the phone. But he had to end this conversation because look who came. Girl came to visit him. Burke came to visit your boy Unique. And so she proceeds to tell him, oh, yeah, business is up and running. I can't believe you got up and running. He was like, bitch, it would never close, okay? I was just down for a minute. Now I'm back. So she over there snooping when she don't need to snoop. She was like, this is so curious. I mean, you got set up for my partner's shooting. How peculiar. How peculiar of you not wanting payback. He was like, you know what? I went over here. I numb your whole ring cure. I woosawed, okay? I did some therapy, some acupuncture. I got me a massage. Because I'm cool as a cucumber, my man. Like, I'm good. I don't need no payback, okay? She was like, I got my eye on you. He was like, I got my eye on you too. He was like, well, by the way, I got some fabric coming from Paris. I could hook you up with a nice linen pantsuit. I said, not the linen pantsuit. Not the linen pantsuit for the summertime. You talking about, something that accentuates whatever you hiding under there. Not Unique with the linen pantsuit, okay? Y'all. Raquel Thomas. And when I saw Unique in the scene, I immediately rolled my MF eyes. I'm like, bruh, what are we doing here? Not to say I don't like you, Symphony. I'm just aggravated by this whole situation, okay? So to me, it looks like Rock, low-key, she wanted to see Symphony low-key, but she wanted to put on a whole front to make it look good for the realtor when she's trying to get this house, okay? We over here trying to look like the Huxtables, okay? So they over there looking at the house that she's looking to purchase. And it looks all cute, you know? Unique was like, why you call me, Rock? Why you call me? She was like, I just wanted to, get some advice. You over here doing the urban planning. Okay, I wanted some advice. He was like, bruh, I ain't no interior decorator. But I mean, if you want to get carpet in this dining room, just put it over the hardwood because hardwood never go out of style. I knew that because I'm a HGTV representative over here. But she was like, okay, cool. Because, you know, I like my man and my men, how like my carpet thick. I'm like, come on, Rock. You like your man thick? 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 And we know what she's talking about. I was like, well, your next boo, Cartier, is real thick. Real thick everywhere, girls. So have fun with that, okay? So she was like, well, let me show you the rest of the house. Let me show you the bedroom. I said, oh, y'all about to be knocking the boots upstairs? Christening in some house you even signed the papers on? And the realtor outside thinking y'all over there viewing the house? But I was here for it, y'all. I was here for it, okay? So, yeah, we see over here the Magic School Bus. They got robbed, okay? And Raquel, she's telling the realtor, you know, have your people call my people so we can make this happen, okay? So her, you know, Symphony, they're over here just, you know, admiring the house. And so he was like, Rock, I'm going to need you to leave me alone. I can't do this no more. You say I was a vacation for you, but I don't want to be your vacation. I want to be your home. I was like, oh, that sounds real deep. Like I could see Unique, you know, coming out with a little single, you know, a little R&B song. I want to be your home. That was real deep, Unique. But you want to tell me that after you knocked my boots, okay? So this a little, you gave me a little goodbye ping. Is that what we doing, Unique? Because the last time I checked, you a grown ass man. You had the option to come through for Rock all the time because he did ask her in the house, like, I want to know what happened that night. Unique, you know what happened. Come on. But I think he just want Raquel to be, you know, honest with him. But we know she ain't going to be honest because that's what she does. She sell drugs and lies. She wakes up, smoke a cigarette, put on her drip, sell drugs and lie. Or filter the lies throughout the day. You know, that's what she do for a living, okay? Oh, Lord. So she goes home. And Kanan, he leaves. She was like, where you going? I'm going to have to hang out with Famous. So she looking like, I don't trust this fool. So she look outside and see your boy, you know what I'm saying, leaving. And I already knew she was going to follow him, okay? So he goes over there to Howard's house. And I'm like, Howard, you in the kind of decent neighborhood, real cute. But he came to the door like, what you want, little Negro? Like, he had to size him up because like, this fool did just shoot me 3 months ago. Okay? He did just shoot me 3 months ago, but he kind of sized them up. He's like, all right, I peep game. I feel like you just trying to have time with your pappy. So he let him in, okay? He let him in. You know, he drinking his Budweiser, probably watching, you know, some sports or what have you. And look who over there peeping. Raquel Thomas. See, this is what happens when you lie and don't get ahead of the lie. How many publicists out there telling celebrities, get ahead of the lie? Tell you to be able to tell your truth. You over there effed up looking like a real liar out here. When you could have just, I understand there's some downfalls of telling Kanan the truth because of this very reason, him wanting to get to know his father. But y'all could have mapped out a whole situation where y'all can really keep this a secret in some level. Like, I really felt like it's possible. And I understand having DEF CON's name is important, but I really feel like there's always a way to go around some ish, okay? Raquel, you be low-key smart because you was real dumb. I don't know. Like, all 4 of these episodes, you made horrible moves, and I'm aggravated. Howard, you got a couple of brain cells on you. Y'all could have figured it out. Okay? Aggravated as hell, okay? But that was pretty much the episode, y'all. So based on my drug entrepreneur classification ranking on the screen here, let me know how you guys rate this episode, okay? If you give it an A, this drug dealer has a Benz, a fur, rope chain, 4-finger ring, gazelles. If you rated a B, this drug dealer don't have they don't have a whip right now. So they just got the fur, rope chain, 4-finger ring, gazelles. If you rated a C, rope chain, 4-finger ring, gazelles, just the jewelry. If you rated a D, we really shouldn't see any, but 4-finger ring of gazelles and the F, gazelles. Let me think of my rating. I think I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B plus because it was pretty good. So this drug dealer, they have their fur, rope chain, four fingering gazelles, but they have one car note's worth of money saved up. So they about to get the whip, okay? But they don't have it quite yet, okay? So let me see what y'all talking about in the chat real quick. Symphony was the MVP. I guess the Marcus. I like Symphony too, but I think he's going to be a casualty. It's a level. Hey, Nappy Boy, she should have took that offer. The homie rocked and I let the Italians punk her. Yeah. Unique let the Italians know her product was on the short bus. Yeah, man. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. HEA, you said Juliana's going to the cousin. Yes. DeMarcus, Rock can't trust Kanan because Rock can't trust herself. That's facts. Rock was in her feelings. the way she rolled off in that range. She probably smoked her a whole pack of cigarettes and got her some drink that night, okay? DeMarcus, you give it a B. Homie, you give it an A. Karen, B. All right, so we got honor roll up in here. We got honor roll. Okay, it's 30 of us or so in the chat, or at least watching. Come on, chat. Let me know y'all rating before we get out of here, okay? But while y'all do that, please make sure you're supporting your girl. Please subscribe, like, share, do all of the things to support me. Here is my September channel lineup. So Raising Kanan season 2 is on Sundays at 8:45, which we are watching right now. I'm doing, of course, the original Power. So we're on Power season 2, episode 4 this week. So that's on Wednesdays, 8:15 with the Trap Queen. I am covering Atlanta season 4. I believe this is the last season. That's going to be on Fridays, 8:15. I believe episode 1 is premiering on August. Oh Lord, I said August, child. Ooh, why is the year going by so fast? September, I believe 14th or 15th is when Atlanta is premiering. Then I have Trap Chat episode 2, where I am having a conversation with another content creator, just chopping it up, being all nosy in their business. I have my Harlem Nights review that I'm doing this Thursday on the 8th at 8:15. And I also will be reviewing Poetic Justice. That's to be determined. Because, yes, I need to figure out the schedule of it all, okay? So CMH by way of NC, you give it an A. Ronald, you give it a B. Okay, y'all definitely seem like y'all over here feeling everything. All right. So, yes, y'all. Make sure y'all doing all of the things. I'm just going to stick around for another 30 seconds or so. So, I can see if y'all have any other questions for your girl or any comments or concerns or what have you. But this was a pretty good episode. I enjoyed it. I mean, I really expect a whole lot of drama. Episode 5, the mid-season, y'all know that's when they amp it up. So I'm gonna have my asthma pump with me next week ready to go, because I don't know what they about to give us. I definitely feel like a body or two is going to drop, okay? But let's take a word and review what's going on with our sponsors, okay?
Hello, everybody. I know there's still people out there that haven't subscribed. So, subscribe. You heard me. Subscribe to Auntie's channel. Pretty Girl Love Travel Content.
Y'all heard the boy. Come on, we love the kids. Okay. Hey, the IE Network. Haven't seen you before. Thank you for stopping through the chat and the trap. Okay. Do you think Rock will kill Howard? I think so. I can say I feel like he's gonna die. Rock is the only person I would think that will have strong enough motive to do so. But I do not think that they can coexist for too much longer. Okay. Rock, she needs control, and she's definitely going to be in a position where she doesn't have control of, Kanan with Howard in the picture. So I do feel like that. I also feel Howard will kill Bert because she's going to get too close to the whole investigation. And I don't know. I feel like since Rock, I think she's really going to have a problem with Kenya in the picture. One, because she don't consider, of course, Kenya family, but she definitely, in the way she operates, she doesn't want another woman having any control or influence of anyone else in the family. So if Kenya is around, she has the ability to possibly influence Jukebox and Marvin. So Rock is probably going to threaten Kenya again. I don't know. Hey, the IE Network, you love Symphony finally stepping up and telling Rock stop playing with his hort. But I need Symphony to take some accountability as well, bro. Come on. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Bro, you don't have to answer the phone. Oh my God. Hey to Marcus. Thank you. Great review. Pretty Girl Love Trap content. I appreciate it. Hey to homie, the Italians. Them Italians are going to keep Jack and Rock for her product. I think she's going to learn her lesson. Let's just hope. Because hold up now. Rock got robbed 4 times in 14 episodes. Okay. Unique robbed the original stash house. He robbed the bank of a bodega. The box truck got robbed. And now the magic school bus got robbed. Like, we don't have time. And we haven't seen the plug yet. And I know when we see him, it's going to be a problem. Okay. There's no reason why you are getting robbed 4 times in 14 episodes, Rock. You ain't tired of getting robbed? You ain't tired of getting robbed. I'm tired of looking at you getting robbed. Like, this is ridiculous. Hey, the homie Vernon Stark was unaware his brother Defcon was left-handed. Yeah, I feel like it's 50-50 because, like I said before, I feel like you can see it in most people at a young age, unless you're in denial. But you be knowing about your family members, okay? Or you hear the little whispers, okay? Mr. Jones, we need more action instead of days of our life. I ain't gonna lie, Jukebox do feel like a little days of our lives-ish. I'm not mad at the pacing, but I definitely think they're gonna gut punch our asses, especially next week, and most likely episodes 8 and 9. So I feel like it's going to definitely be all the way up from here, even though it's top tier acting and everything else. But yeah, we definitely going to see some bodies. Shout out to Franklin Snowfall. We definitely going to see some bodies dropping, okay? I know, me too, IE Network. I don't know why I feel myself rooting for Unique. I'm like low-key Team Unique this season. I'm like, why are y'all doing this to me, writers? I don't want to be Team Unique. I mean, I never disliked Unique, but he was a low-key antagonist, so I couldn't really completely root for him. But yeah, y'all, I'm more so Unique because at the same time, I'm being more and more pissed off with Rock. So I guess that's the natural transition. But IE Network, I mean, I hope you're subscribed. I hope you subscribe and like this video as well as everyone else, okay? You said you think Rock will kill Kenya. Maybe that's what Naps. Yeah, that's possible. I thought about that too. She's definitely not going. She's going to threaten the hell out of Kenya to no end. Or, Kenya's going to go bye-bye. Something's going to happen. And it's going to be scary, okay? Rock is too aggressive. I mean, she kind of needs to be aggressive for, her level of, the business that she's in. Because I feel like what she's doing, if a man were to do it, they wouldn't be considered aggressive. I think it's probably a gender thing, unless you're being specific. But in general, she has to be aggressive. You always laugh at the left-handed, LOL. The homie Kanan is the real victim to his circumstance. Yeah, poor little Kanan. He just need a good old church hug, like one of them church hugs with the women in pew with the big boobs that just gives you all that comfort. Like he need one of them big boob church going hugs. Okay. DeMarcus, Rock told Jaquin that she was going to change the game. The Colombians will also come. Yeah, it's so many ethnicities up in here. I mean, Rock. especially for the amount of employees you have, girl. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. I'm gonna need you to tool up and get some employees because this don't look good, girl. We got the Colombians, we got the Italians. I mean, we got the whole United Nations of gangsters up in this show, so I don't know who's gonna come out on top. Okay, let's see here. The homie, everyone's getting blamed for Kanan stealing. Exactly. And it was kind of low-key happening in the original Power when Tariq started stealing, when he stole Tommy's drugs. So yeah, there's probably going to be a body drop behind that. The homie said Unique's new job being an informant. What deal does he make? What deal he make? I don't really see Unique as a, well, I want to say as a snitch. So do y'all consider, because there's snitching is kind of a gray area per se, because he is working with the Italians in terms of, you know, Rock and her drugs. So I think snitching is more so based on the authorities, because I don't really consider him working with the Italians. Snitching is more so like collaborating, working together. Okay, so I don't see him snitching to the cops unless it truly benefits him. Like, it really has to be a great deal on the table for him to do so. But I don't feel like Burke is going to last too many more episodes, okay? Because she's doing way too much. Hey, HEA, Rock's family falling apart and she's buying a family home. How ironic, child. Do y'all think that she's going to really, like, be able to move in and they're going to have, like, a whole season in this house? I don't know, something feels eerie. Like she's going to move in, but no furniture is going to be, you know, moved in. Or if she does move in, nobody in the family is going to be there with her because Kane is going to be living with Famous. Marvin or Juke, one of them may die. Or Lulu, he may be just steady sleeping in the studio. We don't know, y'all. We don't know. HEA said, Rock buying a house and her family is falling apart. Yes. IE Network, the parenting in the Power series so bad. The only parent that wanted his kid out of the drug game was Ghost. And he was one of the one people call the bad parent. All the mothers are terrible parents. Yeah. I mean, Ghost was not the best father either. I never agree with the way he transitioned Angela into the whole situation. Also, you have to hold Ghost accountability for being a parent while also being in charge of a drug empire. That's not the best move. And then of course, you want to shelter your kids from your dirty work. But I feel like y'all kind of dropped the ball. Because I don't know, I just feel like your kids need to have some level of street smarts. So if you're in a drug organization and you have children, and I appreciated the fact they was in Tribeca in a nice, you know, penthouse, but you have to, I feel like at some level you have to let your kid know what you're into to a certain extent, because they have to have their head on the swivel. Because anybody can kidnap them or try to lure. Look what Kanan did. If Ghost would have been like, hey, here's some old pictures of me in the hood. Here's Kanan, here's Breeze. I hate bringing up Breeze, but here's Kanan, Breeze, me and Tommy. Look at us big kicking it on the corner at the bodega. He would have never fall for the whole okie doke with Kanan, a.k.a. Slim, because that's what, you know, Kanan called himself in regards to Tariq. He was Slim. So Ghost definitely wasn't the best example as well. But I agree that a lot of the mothers were trash. Unique, not a snitch. Rock is a snitch. Yeah, not yet. We haven't seen him snitch technically yet. Yeah, Rock snitch. He told Howard about the drop. Yeah, that's true too, Mr. Jones. Rock and Unique are advisors. I get why he laid a dime on Rock about the short. I'm just so mad that she hired Raquel. Like, this is... Maybe I need to make a list of all of Rock's mistakes just for this season, because I don't got enough paper to put the past season. Maybe just this season. I'm tired, Rock. She'll be all alone. Yes, HEA. The homie said Rock is getting her karma. Unique lost his business. They both snitch on each other. Yeah, right now is a game. She told She told your girl, Juliana, like, it's a game we playing, this strategy. And, she was like, I ain't up for these games, but girl, I'm gonna need you to be up for turning that TV off and maybe getting you a blicky or something. And Rock, I'm gonna need you, I don't know, to have more security. I don't know. Do y'all think Unique would think Rock would purposely keep money back at the Bank of Bodega? Like, I don't know what Rock has planned, but she definitely have some plans under her sleeve, okay? Breeze is the real ghost. I can't with y'all. Was I the only one getting annoyed with Uncle calling him Kanan? Are you talking about Uncle Vernon? IE Network? Do you think he was saying his name just because of maybe his accent, or because he ain't really F with Roxanne like that? You met adversary, the homie. Raquel and that half afro. Raquel, he need to die. I swear, if this fool becomes Dre 2.0, bruh, I ain't gonna be able to do it. How many episodes and seasons did I need Dre to die before he died? And if y'all catch my reviews of the original Power, Wednesdays 8:15, we're discussing season 2. We'll be on episode 4 this week, and Dre is in the picture now. Kanan, he over there doing what he need to do to get Ghost Organization. It's a good old time. So y'all check us out on Wednesdays at 8:15 if you can. If not, catch the replay. But it's good to rewatch, the beginning. That was definitely always something I wanted to do, is go back, because this was like 8, 9, 10 years ago. So, all these details we sometimes forget. And we know what these writers, we kind of recycle a lot of the things, and not necessarily recycle, but a lot of things we have seen Kanan do in original Power. We're seeing the origin story of it now. So it's all tying in and making sense. Hey, Karen. Oh, speaking of Power, you're talking about Holly. I think when Holly put the what on Ghost when Tariq was in the car, the way you talking about the Jamaicans, Ghost should have definitely told Tariq that. Yes, I thought that too. I said, now is the best time to tell him that I'm a whole drug dealer out in these streets, okay? There's no reason why Holly would know what Tommy does before Tariq and Raina know what Tasha and Ghost does. I'm just saying. HEA Rock is a snitch. She sent DEFCON to jail with Howard. Ciao. Let's see here. The homie, the Italians are not a joke. Not going to stop until they get what they want. Oh, yes, we know. And I love me some Sopranos, okay? And that's how they make their bread and butter. Shaking down people. That's all the Italians be doing. I'm just saying, that's all they do. They seduce and scheme. Shout out to Rap-ish. All they do is shake down people. Because even Rock said, like, dang, you won't be in the projects, but dang, now I'm in y'all territory. I got to give y'all a piece of my pie. Tax, if you will. Like, that's all they do. They low-key lazy. I mean, but it's low-key smart. The IE Network, yes, Drake lasted way too long. How he outlasts Angela. Oh, yeah, because Angela died, it was confirmed, I believe, episode 1, season 6, because I rewatched the whole thing like a few months ago, and Dre died, because it was like 15 episodes in season 6, so Dre died in one of the last episodes, maybe mid-season. Dre actually saved Tommy's life. Don't get me wrong, Dre was a great character, but horrible. When he killed that priest, I was like, okay, now, come on. You can't expect to go to heaven after this. But Dre, he helped in some weird ways, but was all self-serving at the end of the day. The homie Ghost and Tommy met Kanan in 1996 this season, based on, the season's based on 1991. So, 5 years, it would be a long time till they meet and greet. Play out. Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of people was rushing the whole Tommy and Ghost appearance. I'm not, because, one, I'm cool on that, but it wouldn't hurt. I mean, I'm not going to be upset, but we still have time. It's only mid-season of season 2. And Kanan is 15, so Tommy and Ghost are like 10. They over there in recess and whatnot. They ain't thinking about no drugs. Well, Tommy may be, because Kate over there is probably sniffing sniffer in her stripper floss at the house. HEA said Rock paid Unc Vernon a lot of Kenny. Yes, I believe that too. I definitely believe that. She put all that emotion. Mr. Jones, Dre should have died season 2 when Ghost first checked him, but Ghost gave him the opportunity. Yeah, child, a whole hot mess. The IE network, how are they going to sell us? Sorry, how are they going to sell to us Kanan killing Juke for Tariq? Seeing how close Kanan and Juke, yeah. I just think there's a lot more to the story, which is why he was able to kill Juke. But I think the point of this show is to show how close they were to as we see him killing Juke. So it's definitely going to be a lot. We know the beginning, we know the end. Now we're just viewing the middle. And I do think it's kind of beautiful how they're able to still make this show entertaining, although we know the ending. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's an easy task to do. Karen said the mom has to get a taste of everything. For real, they greedy. Rock called them noodle Negroes. Them noodle Negroes, the pizza eating boys. Oh my God. I love the sayings. I definitely love the low-key digs and slurs of the racial, because they do that to us, child. They don't mess with the movies over there, okay? The homie said I wasn't watching the original Power when it was on that much. I always tuned into Empire. I stopped Empire maybe season 3. It just got too like musical for me. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind a little music, but I can't every other scene. Like, that's why I can never really get to Tyler Perry plays, because I don't even like concerts like that, low key. Like, I'm not a big fan of like musical performances like that. I know that sounds weird, but it is what it is. Mr. Jones, the scar on Oda Kenny's neck came from Juke, so there was beef. Yeah. Yes, great catch. So yeah, y'all, it's a lot going on. So I definitely appreciate y'all coming through. It's been almost an hour and 45 minutes. Y'all was rocking with your girl all mid morning. Okay, is lunchtime, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Have a blessed week. Have a safe and happy Labor Day if you celebrate or not, okay? But my plan is to eat and sleep, okay? Eat, sleep, and repeat. Eat, sleep, and repeat, okay? Your girl is ready to relax, okay? Of course, I'm be doing some stuff behind the scenes for some future shows coming up, but I'm just definitely trying to relax. So you guys try to relax on Labor Day, okay? I know that sounds very contradictory, but we're supposed to be relaxing on Labor Day. If you got the day off, not, it's good. Make that bread, make that money, okay? Just don't get robbed out here like, your girl Raquel Thomas is doing. The homie said Courtney A. Kemp created Power. 50 Cent is just executive. If he produces one of 10 producers and other, yeah, we definitely know 50 Cent, he's not credited to writing the whole show. That's mainly what Courtney's doing. But 50 is definitely behind a lot of the input per se. Like, for instance, the whole Baisley projects, that's, I feel like, all 50 Cent. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Supreme Team, which was a real drug organization in Queens back in the day. But they operated out of Baisley Projects. Baisley Projects is a real project. But it's a great documentary. It was 3 parts. It was on Showtime. I reviewed it on my channel with the help of Muchella, who is from Queens. So I really honestly learned a lot of what Kanan, 50 Cent used in Raising Kanan. It was a lot of same details of the Supreme Team. And if y'all didn't know, one of the members or the head of Supreme Team had beef with 50 and is low-key allegedly, I'm gonna say, accredited with shooting him because 50 Cent was low-key a famous and putting all of Supreme Team's business in his raps, in his early rhymes. So yeah, I definitely learned a lot. HEA, you stopped watching Empire after season 3 as well. The IE Network, I wonder, does Rock die or go to jail because power? So sorry you late checking your mom's. Yeah, we reviewed that. That was episode was 2 weeks ago. I believe it was episode 2 of season 2. You're able to go back to that IE Network. We broke that down. I also have a segment in my power reviews at the end of every episode. I have a segment called Kanan Raised, where I compare young Kanan from Raising Kanan, what he did on that episode of Raising Kanan, to what he's doing on the episode of Power. And so we, our panel, if we're able to get together, we go ahead and review and dissect the differences between teen Kanan and grown Kanan, because teen Kanan right now, Raising Kanan, is 15, 16 at the most, and he's 40 in the original Power as of now. So we see what develops in those 25 years. So if you're unable to watch the whole Power review, I do isolate the Kanan Raised segment on my channel. So check that out as well. It's typically no more between 10 to 20 minutes long. The homie said Famous grew up with Kanan and Ghost. Is he on the original Power? No, he's not on original Power, but Famous's government name is Sean. And so it's, speculated that Kanan named his, son Sean in memory of Famous. So, it makes sense. I mean, it hasn't been confirmed, but it seems like that's what had happened. I'm just curious of what Famous's end story is. Mr. Jones said Empire was trash, can't hold Fame to Power. Yeah, I'm definitely team Power more than Empire. I forgot the name of the show that quick. Don't get me wrong, I low-key like Lucius and Cookie, but it was a lot, okay? Yeah, it started to get real ridiculous, Karen. You don't think hold up, the homie. You don't think Rock dies? Oh, I thought you said, I read lies at first. I was like, what, the homie? Sorry. Charge it, to my feeling eyes, not my heart. You say you don't think Rock dies in the original Power. Kanan said he came from jail, said I had to see my mom's first. Yes, we reviewed that and dissected that. But even though Kanan said it could be a few things, he could have been lying. Of course, we discussed last night or this morning on Brillo's first reaction. Check that out when you get done out of here. Yes, Ghost would know the beings of Rock, but Kanan still could have been lying, or the writers just didn't necessarily think about that line per se, because that was season 2. You know what I'm saying? So we had several years until Raising Kanan was developed. So we don't know, but I'm not going to take it too deep because I could be here all day trying to hypothesize where the hell Raquel Thomas is. Okay. Oh, God. But y'all, I ain't trying to keep y'all too much longer. I'm going to give y'all like 20, 30 more seconds if y'all have any more questions or anything y'all want to bring up before I get out of here. Okay. But make sure you are liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting if you're watching a replay. Mr. Jones said Ghost would know if she did or not. Yeah, I believe so. But when Ghost responded, he was like, okay, yeah, cool. As if he's aware of Rock, but you never know. He says, see my mom. So we don't know if Rock could have been in a projects, in a nursing home, cemetery, hospital, in that house that we saw she bought this episode. So we don't know. We really don't know. We could be here all day, literally, trying to figure it out. Yes, Carrie could have meant visiting her grave. Exactly. So, the Power writers, they're consistent enough to where I feel like they thought about that once they started writing Raising Kanan. And, there's always ways to kind of get out of that line if they need to. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, y'all. But I appreciate y'all coming through strong for your girl again. Raising Kanan season 2, episode 4, live recap and review. Please also check me out On Wednesday, 8:15 with the Trap Queen. We're doing Power Season 2, the original Power Season 2, Episode 4. Come through for my Harlem Nights review on Thursday at 8:15 on my channel. And you just make sure your notification bells are always on because I be popping up randomly sometimes on that ass, okay? Let's see here what you're saying. The homie say, I don't think rock was a priority in original Power. Exactly. This is definitely an afterthought. Thank you, Tamika. You take care too, hun. Hope you get some good food, child. I'm ready for my husband to get on that grill. Okay. Okay. But y'all, please enjoy. Have a blessed week. Come through, like I said, on Wednesday. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. All of y'all in the chat, man. Tamika's Den, the homie, Karen Jones, Mr. Jones. I don't know why, Mr. Jones. I think of the song, Me and Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones got a thing going on. Sorry for hurting y'all ears just now, but I had to get it out. Who else was in here? The IE Network, HEA. Let's see here. Let's see who else is in here. And the Chizettes. Brillo came by, DeMarcus, Ronald Cameron, Nappy Boy, 1202, HEA. If I repeat y'all names, I'm sorry. CMH by way of NC. Miss K stopped through. Let's see here. Daria. It was a bunch of y'all. BB. Let's see here. It was a bunch of y'all. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. It's hard scrolling up. Samira was all up in here too. David. Yeah, y'all. I appreciate y'all holding me down, letting me know your thoughts. Karen said you hated that song growing up. Oh God, the homie, you want some pretty girl food? I'm taking this holiday off, y'all. I normally do the sides. When my husband grills, he does the meat, and I normally do the sides, but he be picky about the sides, so I'm probably just gonna do some corn on the cob. And we do this little recipe that we found in the grocery store. It's like corn on the cob, and then you mix some kind of lemon, butter, garlic. I don't think we put lemon in there, but it's like butter garlic with some chives, and you like brush it on the corn on the cob. And yeah, that's real good. I'm probably do some baked beans or something. But yeah, Thanksgiving and Christmas, that's all me. That's all me, okay? I be in here with the collard greens, the turkey, the ham, the macaroni and cheese, candy yams, cornbread. Like, that's me. That's where I get my, my juices flowing, y'all. I just love cooking big meals for the holidays, okay? But anything requires the grilling of it all, I'm just gonna handle the sides, okay? Oh gosh. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. Again, make sure you're liking, subscribing, doing all of the things. I appreciate y'all support. Of course, I will see y'all for the mid-season episode next week. I think I did see that BMF. I don't know how true it is. I got to confirm. I think I saw that it's supposed to be premiering let's see here, on October 30th or something. Yeah, I think Sunday, October 30th. I'm definitely reviewing BNF. Most things that's on Stars related, 50 Cent related, I review. So yes, BMF. It looks like based on the weeks, the way it's lining up, it's possible that they're gonna do a break in Raising Kanan. They always do a break for some reason for a week. I was thinking they was gonna do possibly a break this week because of the holiday, but nah, they didn't. They blessed us this Sunday. But yeah, it's probably going to be a situation where they possibly overlap, or they're going to give us a week break. The Stars don't really like to do that, but I hate when they give us the premiere of one show and the finale of another. That's hella stressful for a reviewer. But yeah, BMF, I can't wait for that. I'm probably going to do a BMF trap trivia If you watched P Valley, I did a trap trivia for that. And I also did a trap trivia for Raising Kanan before this season. So check that out as well. And check out all my things. Go back to the old stuff. My 5 Heartbeats review, my Players Club review. Just go down all in your girl page and just start viewing and liking. Just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. If you got, some time to spare, y'all off tomorrow. Go ahead, support your girl. Go through all my ish, okay? All my ish, y'all. But yes, let's get out of here. I will see y'all on Wednesday on my channel, 8:15 with the Trap Queen, okay? So y'all enjoy, be blessed, and I love you all. Toodles.